These breakfasts are gonna be the death of me. Hey everyone, Dana Leslie back for another Disney dining review.
We are headed back over to Animal Kingdom Lodge and going to Boma this morning for breakfast. We have reviewed the dinner before on this channel, but we have not reviewed breakfast. We have eaten it.
We have eaten it. The last time we reviewed the dinner, we took Jennings with us. He is actually at school right now, so he may disown us after he finds out that we went because he loves this place. We actually all love this place. They do not serve lunch here, so interesting concept. So Boma is in Jambo House at Animal Kingdom Lodge. So the main big building, Jambo House, bottom floor, like right before you walk out to head towards the pool. You've got Boma and Jiko kind of opposing right there. Jiko is the high dollar restaurant that's themed to an African flair. Boma is the all you care to enjoy buffet, not a character meal, but really, really good.
Yes, and pretty reasonably priced if you're talking about Disney dollars here. So it is $37 per adult and $22 per child, and children are 3 to 9 in Disney's World, plus tax and gratuity, which I think is a pretty good deal for a buffet breakfast.
Especially one with this quality. Now, it doesn't have characters, but the food more than makes up for it, at least when we've had it in the past. It's been a little while since we have eaten breakfast at Boma, but from what I recall, it is fantastic. They've got some regular selections that you would find on more an Americanized menu, but they also have some selections that are African inspired.
Like turkey boboti.
Or a goat cheese eggs, which I happen to love.
Yes.
And so we're gonna see what all they have today, see if anything's changed to the last time we were there. This is one of our favorite breakfasts on property. It is definitely out of the way at Animal Kingdom Lodge, but highly worth the trip if you're looking for a solid breakfast.
Yes, I'm hungry.
So the last thing to note, again, I mentioned they don't do lunch here, so you can get breakfast up to 11:30 is the last seating for breakfast, and then dinner every night after that. All right, well, I am hungry. We're almost late. Are you ready to go to Boma?
Yes.
Let's do this.
We are at Animal Kingdom Lodge at Boma, and it is a hoppin' place today. We got here a little after our reservation at 11:05, but it is busy in here. The line was quite long, so we went ahead and grabbed multiple plates of things, but I got the turkey boboti, the goat cheese eggs, the grit-like things, the ham, the biscuits and gravy. This is coconut steel-cut oats. There's like a harvest grain salad, a papaya, avocado, and grapefruit salad. We got sticky buns. We've got bread pudding. All the things.
But we start the meal with coffee. Standard Disney coffee, nothing great, but not horrible. But the star of the show here, drink-wise, is the pog juice.
Jungle juice.
I'm sorry, jungle juice, which is pog juice. So it's the papaya orange guava juice that you can get at places like Tusker House, and we just got this at our Garden Grill breakfast the other day. love that. These are the goat cheese and chive eggs. This is one of my favorite things here. So good. So good. The other thing that I love that has the African flair to it is the turkey babodi. Is that how you say it? Turkey babodi. Definitely get those African spices in there. It's kind of like a quiche. I'm not sure what's in it, but it's super, super good.
So I'm gonna try the coconut steel cut oats that we have. That has got some great flavor. Could stand to be a little hotter, although we've stood in line for a long time for it. I am intrigued by this avocado papaya. It's a little weird. Not gonna lie, but good.
What buffet would be complete without a sweet selection? So they have got a ton of pastries up there. They also have warm, fresh sticky buns and also a bread pudding that you can put either a pecan praline sauce on or a vanilla sauce on. It's like candy. The sticky bun is like, it's one of the best sticky buns I've ever had. It's like a pecan praline wrapped up in bread form. It's fantastic.
That is uber sweet and really just glorious. All right, we're gonna finish gorging ourselves and finish this up at home.
All right, we are back.
Before we get into this review, if you're looking to plan your next magical vacation, please reach out to us over at Fantastical Vacations. We plan Disney destinations, Universal, cruise lines, and all-inclusive resorts.
This is still a really good breakfast. I will say I prefer dinner to breakfast at Boma now. I think there is a little bit more selection at dinner, a little bit more for everyone. It felt like, I mean, the buffet itself was huge, but it felt like it was a little bit more eclectic tastes. They did have kind of your standard Mickey waffles, like tater tots, regular eggs and bacon, and sausage.
Chip pancakes.
But a lot of the selections were just a little bit kind of out there, like that salad you got with the raisins and blueberries.
That was great.
I mean, so that being said, let's jump right in.
All right, so we did go back and look at what we rated ambiance and theming last time to kind of see if we were on the same track, and it was close. Now, last time we went for dinner, we went right at opening, and so the restaurant was very empty, and we even made note of it in our video that it was getting louder and kind of a little crazier as, you know, whenever we were leaving, but for the most part of the meal, it was really nice. Today was a different story.
Yeah, we went at 11:05 a.m. and the last breakfast reservations at 11:30. So this was kind of, it was packed in there.
Packed.
The line to even get to the buffet took a good 8 to 10 minutes just to get up to where you get your plate, and unless you wanted to just grab it and cut in front of people, which most people were not doing actually. It was a pretty organized line, but I mean, to wait 8 to 10 minutes just to get up to where you can put the first scoop of food on your plate, not a good look, honestly. I mean, that's a little bit ridiculous. And you know, it was pretty loud in there. It was just super packed. So ambiance took a little bit of a hit.
And, you know, even though there was tons of people in there, and I don't think that they've changed the tables from the last time we went. The tables felt closer together because they were all full. And so, I mean, I literally could have probably reached out and like tapped the person sitting next to me. So it just that the aisles felt very narrow.
Yeah, so last time we gave ambiance a 3.5. We gave ambiance a 3 here. We just felt that it was like super average. There was nothing special about it, and there were several things that detracted away from the good parts of it.
Which goes to show that ambiance can definitely change depending on when you go, where you're sat, all of those things.
Let's talk about theming. Theming, we kept steady. We thought it was a 4 last time. We thought it was a 4 this time. Theming is pretty wonderful. They have, I mean, just all of Animal Kingdom Lodge. It's themed to Africa and the Animal Kingdom. And they have cast members from Africa that are seating you and helping you. And it's just everything from the cast members to the food is themed African to the meats that they do have both for breakfast and dinner. The decor is like you're in an African outdoor village with like the thatch huts, but they're roasting meats over an open fire, which is kind of on theme. It's really well done.
It is. So service. So I think probably today, since it was so busy, I think our server was probably a little overwhelmed. She was fine. She did, she popped by every once in a while, but really, I mean, we had the same dishes on our table from the time we started to the time we left. And she did refill our jungle juice and checked on us a couple of times. So,
I mean, what's there to do, honestly? And, we gave her a full tip, but at a buffet, like, we're getting our own plates. So really the server only has to worry about drinks and clearing plates. We only went to the buffet once, so she never cleared our plates. And she brought us, I was taking B-roll, and you actually ordered jungle juice and coffee. So for the coffee, she brought 2 coffee cups and a carafe of coffee, which I'm fine with, but now you don't have to worry about filling up coffee.
Yeah.
And then the jungle juice, she did walk by with a giant carafe of jungle juice to the different tables and was just like bloop, 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 topping off. So she kind of like knocked a bunch of birds out with one stone,
Yeah.
So there was nothing really special. She was nice, pleasant, but nothing like...
And nothing against her. I mean, that's just kind of the nature of...
The buffet.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, she didn't go above and beyond in any way, but she also didn't not do her job either.
Right.
So I think straight up average.
Yep.
3.
So 3.
Food. So, food here, again, going back to my opening statement, is super good for what they have. I love the goat cheese and chive eggs. Those are phenomenal. They're done very, very well. I also really like that turkey babodi, however they make that. It's kind of like a quiche, but with some like earthy flavors. I don't know if it's cumin or what, but it's really good. I enjoy it. Maybe not for everybody. The ham, was the ham good?
The ham was very good. Yes, it was juicy. I put some of like the mustard sauce on top of it, which was flavored very well. And he gave me like a pretty nicely thick cut of meat. One thing I did notice that there was a family in front of us getting ham, and he actually took the time to chop up the ham into little pieces for the kids, which I thought was really a nice touch, so that the parents didn't have to do that when they got back to the table.
They have a nice selection of sweet stuff as well, in addition to the savory, and they do have the little kids selections for less or maybe more picky eaters. So again, they have like regular eggs, Mickey waffles, chocolate chip pancakes, bacon, sausage, and tater tots. I actually really enjoy the tater tots myself.
Nachos and tater tots are the way to this man's heart right here.
So I got some tater tots, but the rest of the selections are pretty eclectic. Now, the bread pudding and the sticky buns are phenomenal, and I think probably most people would enjoy those. I mean, it's just like
so good.
That caramel pecan. I mean, it's a similar sauce that you're putting on the bread pudding as the mixture that they're wrapping up in those sticky buns. Like, it's just so good and rich. And
it's one of those that whenever you bite into it, like, you don't want to know the recipe because it's not even remotely healthy.
It is
it's
decadent.
Just so delicious.
Whew. But a lot of the other selection, I mean, there was a whole section that was just yogurt parfaits, which fine. There was a whole section that was like charcuterie, which like slices of cheese and slices of meats, which not my first idea when I come to a breakfast buffet, but okay. Then you've got like steamed asparagus on the menu and grilled tomatoes on the menu. So again,
but it goes pretty well with the little gritty things.
Yeah,
the grits, the pap.
The grits. Again, like, I mean, it's not like all full-on breakfast foods that you would normally think. So just, if you go, what appeals to you is going to be done very well, but I'm not sure how much is going to appeal to everyone. If you like the more eclectic taste, you're going to like some things. If you like the safer, more Americanized versions of things, you're going to like fewer things. Yeah. So all that to say, just know, like, I feel like there are African dishes on the dinner menu, but I also feel like with the ribs, I feel like a lot of I feel like more of the dinner menu would appeal to a wider audience.
I agree with that. Yeah, I think that you're right in that account. Now the food, like you said, it's all done very well. We gave food a 4.5 because it's just so well done, in our opinions. So I think if you lean more towards picky, maybe not as adventurous of an eater, then it may not be the best breakfast for you.
All that to say, if you add all that up, it's a 14.5. You divide by 4 and you get a 3.625, which again, I think slightly lower than the last time than dinner, but I think that's fair because we both prefer dinner to breakfast here. That being said, it is a very good breakfast. And honestly, for the price point, for 2 people with a full tip, and a 10% AP discount, it was $85. So
Not bad.
I mean, it's breakfast, but it's breakfast at Disney World with all you care to enjoy. So if you go, you could sleep in and make this a double meal. So like for us, this is breakfast and lunch for today.
Yes, I'm not eating again until dinner. All right, so if you are liking these videos, please hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss the next one.
And we will see you on the next video.